Hello. Hello. Good morning and welcome back to our class. In the last class, we have discussed about the purchase control, which is the first phase of material control. Then the second phase is stores or inventory control. Okay, just move on to the next class. Okay, first one is stores control. We have already learned that in material control, we have to do three uh, we have to do three phases, or we have three stages. First stage is known as purchase control. In that step, we have learned about how to purchase or how the material required in an organization is purchased, etc. In second phase, we have to analyze or we have to study how the inventory is controlled, how the stores is managed, etc. Stores control is the control of cost of material by eliminating all the wastages in storing. Store is a place where the materials are kept. For effecting proper stores control, there should be a mechanism for storing or keeping the materials during the period of storing. In order to keep the production going without any uh, problem or without any delay in the production, every organization need to keep their material in the store. Store is a place where various items of materials are kept safely till they are issued to production. Material is necessary only when the production department required it or when the production is keep going on. Every manufacturing concern maintains a store under the control of a person called a storekeeper. That means storekeeper is a person who has the responsibility to maintain the store in every organization. For a manufacturing concern, the role of storekeeper is something more than that in any other organization. The stores department act as a link between the purchasing department and a production department. In centralized purchasing, all we know that there is a separate department for keeping the stores. It is known as stores department. This department act as a link between the purchasing department and the production department. Whenever the production department need material, they contact the purchase department or stores department, and the stores department can give or issue required material to the production department. The material required for the production department will be issued from the store as and when it is needed. The first or another important thing is that the location of the store affect the cost of material. As far as possible, the stores in the organization uh, should be located at a place which would keep the transaction cost, material handling charges, and loading and unloading charges to the minimum. That means the location of the store is an important thing while we considering the material cost. It is necessary to locate the store in a nearby place of the production department. Okay. Then what are the types of stores? In stores also, there we can see that there is a three types of stores. First one is centralized store, then decentralized store, and the third one is decentralized stores with the sub stores. Okay, then what do you mean by centralized stores? A store located at a central place where all the materials are stored. That means all items of materials purchased for the entire concern is stored in the centralized store. In case of a centralized store, a manufacturing concern need to maintain only one store, that is called a main store, or that is a centralized store. For the entire organization, all the materials are kept there and stored there and issued the material from that store as and when the other production department required. What is the advantage of centralized store? Uh, by keeping the centralized store, we have so many advantages. First one is better supervision. It is possible to maintain supervision to all the stores. That means effective supervision can be made on the basis of importance and value of material stored. Then better layout of store. In case of centralized stores, all the materials are stored at the one center, so a better layout of store is possible. Third one is it is economy, because in centralized store system all the materials are stored at one center. There will be economy in stores administration. Fourth one is minimum investment in stock. While we are keeping a centralized store system, investment in stores can be minimized because all the materials are stored and issued through on center. Then stock taking. Stock taking means physical verification of store. While we are keeping the centralized stores, it is very easy for the physical verification of stores. And last advantage is that it helps to avoid loss due to obsolescence, because loss due to obsolescence is brought to the minimum as all the materials can be physically verified and checked effectively, as all the materials are bought under on roof and all the materials are keeping under on roof. Because of this, in centralized stores, it is possible to avoid the loss due to obsolescence. These are the advantages of centralized purchasing. Then decentralized stores. Decentralized stores are those stores that are located at different locations, preferably near production centers. For each production center, there should be a separate store for keeping their materials. Materials required by each department is purchased by the respective department, and arrangements are made to issue materials as per the requirements of the department. These decentralized stores are really working when we follow the decentralized purchasing system. In this decentralized purchasing system, it is necessary to keep their materials near to their department. That means the stores should be kept as decentralized. Each store of the department will be under the control of a storekeeper. There will be a separate storekeeper for each production department, because they have different stores. Then, what is the meaning of the third system? That is central stores with the sub stores. Central stores with the sub stores means it is the combination of both centralized and decentralized stores. In big factories, where production departments are situated at a distance from the central store, it is necessary to keep a sub store which is to be near to the production department in order to minimize the material handling charges. A central stores issued a fixed quantity of material to the sub stores at the beginning of the period, and all the materials needed by that department should be issued by the sub center or sub store located near the production center. Each production department each production department can get a material as and when required from this sub store. At the end of the period, the sub store again get the material from the central store, which is equal to the material issued during the beginning period. So this system is likely to be the impressive system in petty cash book. That means the system is similar to impressed system of cash. So this stores system is also called as impressed system of stores. Central stores with a sub stores is a combination of centralized and decentralized stores. അപ്പോൾ ഈ മെത്തേഡിലെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ എങ്ങനെയെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ സെൻട്രൽ സ്റ്റോറുകൾ ഓരോ പീരീഡ് ഓരോ പീരീഡ് തുടങ്ങുമ്പോഴും അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഓരോ പ്രൊഡക്ഷൻ ടൈം തുടങ്ങുമ്പോഴും ഓരോ ഓരോ ടൈമിലെ ബിഗിനിങ്ങിലും ഒരു നിശ്ചിത ക്വാണ്ടിറ്റി മെറ്റീരിയൽ അവരുടെ സബ് സ്റ്റോറുകളിലേക്ക് കൊടുക്കുന്നു. ഇത്തരം സബ് സ്റ്റോറുകൾ മെയിൻറ്റെയിൻ ചെയ്യേണ്ടി വരുന്നത് ഒരു ഓർഗനൈസേഷനിലെ സെൻട്രൽ സ്റ്റോറിൽ നിന്നും പ്രൊഡക്ഷൻ ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റുകൾ വളരെ അകലെ സ്ഥിതി ചെയ്യുമ്പോഴാണ്. ആ പ്രൊഡക്ഷൻ ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റിലേക്ക് സെൻട്രൽ സ്റ്റോറിൽ നിന്നും മെറ്റീരിയൽസ് കൊണ്ട് എത്തിക്കുന്നതിന് ലാഗിങ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ടൈം കൂടുതൽ വേണ്ടി വരുന്ന സമയത്ത് അത് കുറയ്ക്കാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ടാണ് എന്ത് ചെയ്യുന്നത്, സബ് സ്റ്റോർസ് മെയിൻറ്റെയിൻ ചെയ്യുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ സെൻട്രൽ സ്റ്റോർ സബ് സ്റ്റോറിലേക്ക് മെറ്റീരിയൽ എത്തിച്ചു കൊടുക്കുകയും സബ് സ്റ്റോർ ഓരോ പ്രൊഡക്ഷൻ ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റിനും ആവശ്യമുള്ള മെറ്റീരിയൽസ് ഇഷ്യൂ ചെയ്യുകയുമാണ് ചെയ്യുക. അപ്പോൾ ഈ സിസ്റ്റത്തിൽ എപ്പോഴും സബ് സ്റ്റോറിൽ ഒരു മിനിമം ക്വാണ്ടിറ്റി മെയിൻറ്റെയിൻ ചെയ്ത് തന്നെ പോകും. ആദ്യം കൊടുക്കുന്ന അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ആദ്യമായി സബ് സ്റ്റോറിൽ കൊടുക്കുന്ന ആ മെറ്റീരിയലാണ് അത് ഇഷ്യൂ ചെയ്ത് കഴിയുമ്പോൾ അതേ ക്വാണ്ടിറ്റി തന്നെ വീണ്ടും കിട്ടുന്നത് കൊണ്ടാണ് ഇത് ഇംപ്രസ്ഡ് സിസ്റ്റം ഓഫ് ക്യാഷ് പോലെ ആണ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. സോ ഈ മെത്തേഡിനെ നമ്മൾ ഇംപ്രസ്ഡ് സിസ്റ്റം എന്നും കൂടി പറയാറുണ്ട്. ഓക്കെ, ദെൻ the role of storekeeper. Storekeeper or a stores manager. A storekeeper or stores manager is an executive of the organization who is entrusted with the duty of proper keeping of different stores items. A storekeeper has the responsibility to maintain the store. He has to find an appropriate place for each component of material. A storekeeper has to maintain material record and ensure that no component part of material is lost or damaged. The storekeeper has the whole responsibility to maintain the material in the store. He has to issue the material as and when the production department requires it, and he has to receive all the purchase requisition made by the production department, and he has to give it or hand over to the purchase manager or purchase department, etc. Then duties and responsibilities or functions of the storekeeper. A storekeeper is a person who has the responsibility to keep the stores. The first duty of a storekeeper is that a receiving of materials. That means it is a duty of the storekeeper to receive all the materials that into the store after proper verification of goods received note and inspection report. As and when the material reached the store, he has to inspect the material and verify the material, and after that he has to receive the material and store in the stores department. Second one, classifying the material. It is the duty of a storekeeper uh, to clarify the material and classify the material according to their size, shape, quality, value, nature, quantity, etc. The third one is that the third duty and responsibility of the storekeeper is that finding a place for each item. As a storekeeper, he has to find the place for keeping each item of material in the store, and he has to maintain a good system of keeping material. Then fixation of stock levels. It is also the duty of the storekeeper to fix different stock levels. Different stock levels include minimum stock level, maximum stock level, reorder level, danger level, etc. Each level or fixing of each level of material is necessary to maintain a minimum stock or minimum material in the store and without interrupting the production procedure. Then maintaining stores record. The storekeeper has to maintain the stores recorded, such as bin card for each item of material. Bin card, we want to discuss this later. Bin card is a statement attached to each bin containing the details regarding the materials in the store, issued, received, and balance, etc. Uh, then issue of materials. The storekeeper has to issue materials on receipt of a properly signed material requisition note. The storekeeper has the responsibility to issue material to different production department as and when they're required. After receiving the material requisition form and after verifying the material requisition note, the storekeeper issued a required quantity of ammo, a quantity of material to each production department when they required or when they need. Then issuing purchase a requisition. Though the manager has the duty to maintain the stores, it is also his duty to issue the purchase requisition whenever the stock of material reaches at reorder level or when any production department requires the material and the material in the store is becoming very low. Okay, thus the class of today is ended.